Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I'm gonna make a quick video with you guys here today, and it's just a little informative, in case anyone was wondering and didn't want to actually spend the money to find out for themselves, or couldn't find a video on what the main difference is between the older model Leatherman Juice S2 and the newer model Leatherman Juice S2. Maybe you didn't even know there was an older and newer, so that's why I'm doing this video. Still the box. I generally keep the boxes to everything I get. I don't know why. It's just weird. But Juice S2 Granite Gray. This is my newer one. I've had it for 3 weeks now. I got to do an EDC update video here in the near future, so stay tuned for that. I will do that. I haven't done one in quite a while. And then here's my older model Juice S2. Right off the bat, you can see there is a difference just in looks. Flip it over. But there are like two more differences that it took me a little bit to even realize. One was a little more obvious than the other, but I'll just show you guys real quick. Alright, so here you got the older model. This has 3 years worth of carry time, probably, maybe more than that. It's wearing pretty nicely. I usually just throw it down in my pocket, but I also rotate out with different multi-tools, so this wasn't 3 years solid, but still. Took a beating, use it for many things. I love the very pocketability aspect of the Leatherman Juice line, and the S2 is definitely my favorite by far. I don't like the ones, I think it's the C2 and others that come with the corkscrew. That's just not useful at all to me. But anyway, here's the newer one. Obviously, first difference you see this side on both sides, this kind of leg of the tool, this arm, is just slabs of stainless steel, as opposed to, I believe it's aluminum, little overlays. Let's see if I can show you guys. You can see the stainless steel underneath, and then there's a little ridge in there. These are actually just overlays, and then that's all riveted together. So they only did that for one side with the gray. It also comes in like Cinna something orange. It's like a burnt orange color, and I believe that's the only two colors that the juices come in. But if you look on the sides that are stainless, it's also the same exact overlay and then riveted over the frame of the tool. So that's the first difference. The second difference, which I noticed right away just from the pictures when I was looking to buy this newer one, and the reason I bought this newer one is just because this has some sentimental value to it for a few different reasons. So I wanted to keep carrying a juice and using it, but I just didn't want to break this or snap the blade or do something crazy and then send it in and have it not be fixable for whatever reason. They don't make the blade anymore or something. I just didn't want to risk losing that, and they're not that expensive. I got it on Amazon. I'll put a link down below to the exact one that I got, but I do not believe you can even find these older style ones anymore, so that's another reason why I just kind of wanted to put it in the bin and just kind of let it ride, and then carry this one. So the first difference you see obviously is that I already said that. The second difference, looks all about the same, is the blade. Different shape, kind of different style, but still very useful. And I know a lot of people carry backup blades. I usually just consider the blade on my multi-tool because I always have a knife, flashlight, multi-tool, and gun with me. So obviously first line of defense gun, but then my blade, and then backup blade. You see people carrying like 2 or 3 backup blades. I just consider the knife on my multi-tool a backup blade in case I lose my knife or anything. I still have a knife on me. But here is the newer model blade, and here is the older model blade. Obvious difference right off the bat in blade shape and length. This is, obviously a lot shorter and appears to be a little more stout. I'm not sure about the thickness or width. They look about the same. But definitely different shape, different profile to it. This has more of a upsweep at the end, and then also a slight drop point there with a straight edge. And then this has no sweep up at the end. It's completely straight, almost like a modified sheep's foot Warren Cliff. I don't know really what this would fall into the category of, but that's the second difference. I noticed that instantly when I looked up pictures of it on Amazon. Different blade shape. The P2 Phillips driver remains the same. So does the can opener, bottle opener. Identical. The scissors, again, are identical. Scissors on both. Same spring mechanism. Same jaws. Same everything. Already talked about the knife. Those are the only exterior tools on this. The P2 Phillips. I love this because it's nice, three-dimensional, you know, P2 size. I like multi-tools to have a good Phillips driver on it, and I've had experiences with the two-dimensional ones, like on my Leatherman Wingman and some others, even the interchangeable bits, like my Surge and Skeletal. They have those two-dimensional bits, and I've just had problems with them slipping and stuff, so I like this. My Leatherman rebar has the full three-dimensional Phillips driver, which is super useful. I use that probably the most on my multi-tool. So the other difference, which took me a while to even see, is with the Phillips drivers. They're all the same, or the standard flathead drivers. They're all the same sizes. They're small, medium, and large, but they changed up the nail nicks. See how these are staggered in a horizontal or a diagonal line? These are all together, which I really, really like. It saves your nails a little bit from, you know, possibly tearing or anything like that, but I never really had an issue. I kind of memorized which one was which, and I would go right for it. See there? And then there's your medium size, and I just cut myself a little bit on that driver. But I kind of memorized it, and it was easy, but I like this. You get all three of them at the same time. Some people might not like it, but some people might. You know, instead of memorizing or anything, you get them all three at the same time, and then you can pick. So, not a huge difference, not a huge deal at all either, I don't think, but yeah. Just in case you guys wanted to know, you know, if you're still holding on to one of these older style juices and you don't mind carrying it, or if it breaks or anything, that's cool. But if you are like me and have one and you just kind of want to keep hold of it for collector's value, whatever, sentimental, and you want to, you know, beat up on a new one, that is the main differences. And this is just for aesthetics, I think. It really doesn't give any grip at all, as compared to this, you know, completely just smooth, and I think it's just completely for looks. So there you go, Leatherman Juice S2 differences. I'll put one link down below for the exact one that I got. I believe it was like $64.99, which is not a good price. Lifetime warranty, all but lifetime warranty, 25-year, I believe. But I've heard a lot of stories of people going past 25 years, and Leatherman's just like, all right, yeah. Well, I mean, if they still make it, they'll be like, all right, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling here, and yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by and watching. Have a good one, guys.